Pretty little snowflake! Pretty little snowflake!
It's almost time for the handoff, and she has to go missing now.
Have you run into any difficulties?
Executor, you came just in time. Seems like I have to trouble you with another favor again.
What is it? Tell me.
We commissioned Cobalt-B, a mechanic from Banja's Tech, to make a copy of a weapon. It's almost the deadline stated on the contract, and I'd like to confirm the pickup time, but I can't get a hold of her. I'd like to ask you to look into it. Please ask her to hurry if she hasn't completed as much as she should. I'm even worried if she's been so busy that she's forgotten about it. Tell her that it's a commission from Dr. Joaquin. She should remember.
I see. Where can I find her?
She works at Banja's Tech. Because of her personality, Kolador has prepared a studio for her alone. You can contact the staff of Banja's Tech to ask what the address is.
Got it. I'll try to get there and back quickly.
Please help me.
Well...
Hello, are you a staff member here? I'd like to ask where the mechanic Cobalt-B's studio is.
Huh? Yes. Oh, what a coincidence. Are you looking for her?
What do you mean by coincidence?
I'm reporting to my new job here at Banges Tech. I was assigned to try to be Miss Cobalt-B's assistant for a period of time starting from tomorrow. But according to my colleagues, none of her previous assistants were able to hold on. It didn't take long for them to pull in their horns. It sounds scary. Ooh, I'm feeling kind of uneasy, so if you're going to meet her, can you please observe her for me? Check out what kind of person she is so I can ready myself mentally.
No problem.
I'm counting on you then. I'll mark the specific location of the studio for you. Here, there it is.
Thank you. I see. The door is closed, but the light makes it look like someone is inside.
Who is it? I'm working.
I apologize for imposing on you. I'm looking for a Miss Cobalt-B.
I remember the missing structure here is...
Miss Cobalt-B?
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. You're the new assistant, aren't you? I'm too busy to open the door for you now. There's a spare key card under the flower pot outside. Just use it to come in. I've got a feeling it's almost done. If I just fine-tune it a bit here.
She seems to be very busy and isn't listening to me. I'll just have to borrow the key card to go in first.
When the power of this part is increased, the corresponding pressure of the cooling module also increases, so...
Miss Cobalt-B, well...
Oh, I know. I'll tell you in detail about your arrangement as an assistant after I'm done with this stage of work. Can you give me a hand? I'm in urgent need of some fittings. There should be some over there. Just pass them to me. Barrel, stock, and energy device.
Huh? But I'm not...
Does it look too cumbersome? The sacrifice has to be made in exchange for the power, though.
Looks like it'll be hard to talk to her before she's done with whatever she's doing. Oh well, I'll just help her out first. There you go. The accessories you need.
Thank you. You are of great help. Just a moment more. That should do it. I feel like we've met somewhere before.
Miss Cobalt-B, long time no see. You brought a falcon to Hykros.
I remember now. It's you. It has been a long time. Wait a minute, so you're not the assistant who was scheduled to come. I am sorry. I didn't notice.
It's okay. I was asked by that assistant who said...
I see. Huh. None of the assistants were here for long. Perhaps it's because of our difference in the style of creation. When I draw schematics, I've always been more focused on my sensibility, which results in me being the only one who understands my drawings. I tried teaching them, but it must be hard to accept something that subverts all theories of mechanical design that were embedded in them. Maybe it's just too hard to find someone who's in sync with me. Being my assistant, all they could do are some odd jobs, which is of little benefit to the growth of their career as mechanics.
I think I know what's going on.
So, you came to see me just to find out about this?
Oh, actually, Dr. Joaquin commissioned me to pick up the copy of the weapon he ordered earlier.
I hear you. About that, its production is in full swing and has entered the final stage. It's an amazing opportunity. I'd like to improve the finish a bit more. To get the last component I need, I have to go to a place in Crown. A somewhat troublesome place. But an acquaintance of mine has promised to come along. I'll be leaving soon.
I promised Dr. Joaquin that I would pick up the goods for him as soon as possible. I could accompany you if I could be of help.
Is it too much trouble for you?
Not a problem. I happen to have some free time on my hands. Besides, I am also interested.
All right, good. Let me set up the studio's alarm system first. I've put in so much work. It'd be such a pain if anyone were to come in and mess around, undermining everything I've done.
Defense system is enabled.
Protect the home.
The priority is to implement the highest principles. Protect this home.
The setup is complete. Let's go.
Speaking of Miss Cobalt-B, what is the last component needed? Is it really heavy or very delicate? Should I get the transport and storage arranged in advance?
The final component I need is inspiration.
Huh?
I think I can find this component from that thing that inspired me to the machines when I was a child.
You lost me.
The deadlines for my work must have been too tight lately. I've been so busy, I don't think I've ever been driven to such a state before. Take artists, as an example. They'd go to certain places and look at some things to organize their thoughts occasionally in order to adjust or stock up on ideas. Getting that thing back is something of that nature. Let's meet at the entrance to Crown Mines when you're ready.
You're late.
I don't like to be boxed in at work. I start and end my day whenever I like.
But I'm still charging you for the time you hang me out to dry. As usual, you'll pay me for my overtime.
I counted.
You brought a helper with you? And I seem to have met this person somewhere.
Hello.
They're from Hykros. I shouldn't have to introduce you if you already know each other.
Fine. This guy's got some moves that I can trust. And I can't believe this is where you want me to go this time. I thought you were planning to seal it up permanently.
After all, I'll have to face that name if I go back. I was rather averse to that, but we all need to grow. What angers you in the past shouldn't be bugging you now.
May I ask what this place is?
This is an abandoned lab I found when I was a child. In those early years, I repaired and rebuilt all the machines inside once. Kind of became my personal secret base.
This is your childhood secret base? But Miss Cobalt-B, you said this place is trouble.
Yes. There are many defensive traps that are kind of dangerous inside. Although they were placed there many years ago, I'm afraid most of them are still functioning.
I remember it was such a big project that took a long time to complete. And now you end up blocking yourself out.
If the authentication system is still workable, there won't be any trouble. But I think there's an 80 or 90% chance that it's not gonna happen.
What is it that you have to go back and get? Is it worth a fortune?
It's kind of my treasure.
Okay, stop wasting time then. Let's go inside.
Retrieving the database. Unable to locate valid data for the lab. Need to ask Miss Cobalt-B.
Now I'm feeling nostalgic. But the dust. Look how much it's accumulated.
Miss Cobalt-B, is the authentication system working?
Just as I predicted. It's completely disabled. The only way to go deeper is to break through the defenses head-on and then turn off the corresponding terminals. There are multiple terminals controlling various traps. According to the rules I set, this room, which is used to store things, won't be accessible before it's confirmed that everything has stopped operating.
So the opponents this time are those things you created, aren't they?
If you must have a definite opponent for yourself. You can think of them that way as well, I suppose. What we're facing is a former me. Or rather, lost time.
Don't tell me the machines didn't do anything wrong, so we shouldn't destroy them. That would be such a pain.
Don't worry. If that were the case, I wouldn't have asked you to come in the first place.
I don't pull my punches, so don't get mad at me when it's over.
I understand that's how you do things without you stressing it. When you come across a guard droid, there's no need to be concerned about anything. Just knock it flat.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. Let's go. Let's split up so that each of us can deactivate one terminal.
Let's split up now. The target has been set to be the terminal on the first floor. Short circuit discovered. Circuit repair work is required in the generator room. The circuit is cut halfway and needs to be repaired before power can be supplied. Check nearby regions and look for the generator room. Laser. Orbit calculation ongoing. Higher density, more powerful. Protective barriers can block laser damage, but be careful as you move forward. Cobalt-B, the laser trap here has a higher risk level. Mia has issued a warning.
The trap was turned on to prevent people from stealing and forbid the aberrants from entering. We're having some troubles over here. I'll let you handle things over there.
Intruders!
You are using the terminal device of the base. Please select the option you want to operate. The terminal is shutting down.
It's been shut off here.
Thank you. Please wait for a moment. There are some things that take some time to deal with.
You are using the terminal device of the base. Please select the option you want to operate. Error. Module not found. Abnormal operation detected. Warning. Emergency. Prioritize the highest principles. Protect. Home. Protect. The. Home. Well.
Thank you for spending so much time on this. Don't worry, I'll fix everyone. Loading. Machines last forever. Someone's out here.
What?
Let's remodel.
The desired module. You are using the terminal device of the base. Please select the option you Overseer R. Welcome back.
Yes, I'm back.